The Minnesota Vikings entered 2003 with lofty expectations. After consecutive losing seasons, this was a team with its sights set on a single goal. Six straight wins to start the 2003 season sent a warning shot around the league. Purple pride was back.
Firing left, he lobs it for Moss, and Randy got it! Another great catch! There's no way you can tell me this guy is the greatest receiver in the league. 32, get you some! Go get you some of that! Hey, Vikings fans, you're up 20-0 over one of the best teams in the NFL. Put it all around Minneapolis. The Vikings have exploded.
They were hampered by the inconsistency of youth, but offered evidence of emerging greatness, beating some of the league's best teams. For 16 weeks, Minnesota battled toward the NFC North crown in a season that came down to the wire.
Welcome to sun-splashed Sun Devil Stadium. For the victory today, the Vikings will be North Division champions for the first time since 2000.
For 58 minutes, it looked like the Vikings would do just that.
Culpepper throwing it upside. Moss with a catch and in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Come on down, back. Way to get it in now, baby. Hey, great job. It can't be finished yet, though.
But on the final play of the 2003 season, the Vikings failed to finish, and their playoff dreams disappeared.
The season, for all intents and purposes, is over. That's the final play of the season for a 9-6 team desperately trying to get into the playoffs. There are members of the Minnesota Vikings grieving all over the field on one knee.
The heart of a champion beats inside these Vikings. They are consumed with winning, from the top of the organization down. In 2004, they will build on the painful lesson learned in Arizona, and the winning tradition reestablished through 15 weeks atop the NFC North. They will forge ahead, determined to finish what they started in 2003 and take their place among the NFL's elite. Number 1 in Lambeau is Vikings, evidence of both the team's youth and its significant turnover under head coach Mike Tice.
Take this son of a... Now, whatever it takes, take this son of a...
But Minnesota quickly set about trashing recent tradition.
Culpepper back to pass, dumps it to Avery, caught, touchdown!
It was a day for payback, and Dante Culpepper posted the finest opening day performance of his career, moving the Vikings offense with poise and precision, and getting the ball into the hands of his prime playmaker, Randy Moss.
Culpepper's looking for Moss, passing to Moss, touchdown!
Culpepper and Moss on that drive were flat out dominant.
But it was Minnesota's defense that shined brightest, led by Defensive Player of the Week, Corey Chavis. They flustered and frustrated Brett Favre all afternoon.
Shotgun, first and goal from the 10. He's forced, it's intercepted in the end zone! And Brett Favre with another errant pass. That's the fourth takeaway in the first half by the Vikings.
The Green Bay Packers are getting throttled in front of 70-some-odd thousand fans today.
This is an old-fashioned, ladies and gentlemen.
An old-fashioned what?
You know what I'm saying.
Fresh off their first win in Lambeau since 1998, the Vikings returned to the largest home opening crowd in franchise history. The excitement was not lost on Chris Hovan.
Sunday night! All them girls watching tonight, wearing nothing but Hovan jerseys. I need some sex. I need some sex. Oh, my God.
The Vikings came out firing on the first play. Dante Culpepper connected with second-year wideout Kelly Campbell, putting Minnesota at Chicago's doorstep. Then Mo Williams kicked in the door.
Mo Williams, who gets the carry to the left side, and he scores.
Leading 7-0, Minnesota called on its defense.
Bring it! Let's go then! We're talking about bring it! Let's go!
17-10 Vikes, 3rd and 13 from the 18. Stewart back to pass, big blitz, they did it!
With Chicago's offense in shackles, Jim Kleinsaucer sealed the win with 2 touchdown receptions. Purple Pride was alive in Minnesota.
I love you. Thank God.
Dante Culpepper led the charge into Detroit, and trailing 10-0, the NFC's Player of the Month in September took matters into his own hands.
Mo Williams and Charles Stackhouse in the backfield, play action. Dante rolls out to the right. Look at that hole, touchdown! He shot up the middle for his 2nd touchdown today.
But with those 6 points came 3 broken bones and the potential for quarterback concerns. Mike Tice called on former Pro Bowler Gus Frerotte, who promptly flashed his flair for the deep ball.
He steps up in the pocket, fires deep right side. Kelly Campbell, yes! Caught at the 40, and he is gone! 72 yards. Another big play for the Vikings offense.
Frerotte was no one-week wonder. He completed 4 of Minnesota's 5 longest pass plays in 2003. Against San Francisco the following week, he posted a near-perfect quarterback rating and 4 touchdown passes, 3 of them to a single sensational recipient.
Frerotte short drop, lobs right side end zone, caught, touchdown, Randy Moss, and he is dominating again today.
Frerotte launched that ball just like you would like a Hail Mary at the end of a half. And Randy Moss just goes up and just makes it effortless.
Randy Moss and Gus Frerotte continued their torrid pace the following week in Atlanta. Moss made it 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Moss is up, caught, touchdown, what a catch, yes! What a great catch by Randy Moss!
Mo Williams tacked on 2 touchdowns of his own.
Frerotte, handoff to Mo Williams, cuts back to the right, he's to the 5, and Mo surges for a touchdown!
As Minnesota sent Falcons fans packing with 27 unanswered second-half points en route to their 5th straight win heading into the bye week.
The game is played out there. So let's play the game out there like it's never been played in this Metrodome before. Because today's Greatness Day. I can feel it. I got a lot of great players here with me. We need to start this thing fast. But most importantly, finish this thing strong.
2nd and 5 from Denver's 47. Culpepper fades to fire, looks to the left, there's nothing. Now Dante's running, good block by Mo.
Culpepper and Campbell ensured the fast start.
Fires it deep, right side, Kelly Campbell, yes! Caught at the 10, falls at the 12, back up, darts to the middle, what a run! Touchdown!
But Minnesota's offense soon slipped into disarray.
Hey, I'm going to run the ball first down because every pass he's got to move in the pocket. We ain't moving the ball because you 5 are getting your asses kicked. Grow the up and block somebody. Come on, too many penalties. Let's go. Too many penalties. Let's go. Get off the field. You're a penalty machine. Tell him to tell the line, get in and out of the huddle, Gus. Why can't we just go and go? Let's go, man, huh? Be smart. Smart.
Mike Tice is consumed with winning.
That's because Jimmy's being physical and you guys aren't. Let's go.
Unruffled by risk.
The same formation. Are you scared? No, let's go. Go.
Tied 7-7, he turned his playmakers loose.
15 seconds to go in the first half. A
A better pass protection scheme this time. Dante rolls out to the right. 5 seconds to go in the first half. Dante fires deep to the left. Moss caught it at the 11, but now he pushes it to Williams. Touchdown!
You gotta be kidding me!
What happened? I didn't see the play. I was yelling timeout.
I thought it was back. The improvisation of Randy Moss would win him an Academy Award.
That was unbelievable.
Come out, come out, come out.
I don't care what anybody says. I have never seen a play more heads up than what Randy Moss just did.
In the second half, Lance Johnstone added icing to the proverbial cake.
Intercepted by Lance Johnstone, and he's in full flight for the end zone. Touchdown!
How about for the birthday boy, going 6-0, beating a really good Denver Bronco team on the Red McComb. Hey, Red! Hooray for Red! Hooray at last! Hooray for Red! He's a horse's
Safety Corey Chavis provided owner Red McCombs a whole season's worth of gifts, nabbing 8 interceptions en route to his first Pro Bowl.
Carr pays the fire, intercepted by Corey Chavis.
Chavis led the team in tackles in addition to his superb work in coverage.
These boys right here are for real.
Together with Brian Russell, they spearheaded a secondary that led the NFC in interceptions.
Firing deep over the middle, intercepted! Is it Brian Russell? Yes! That's an interception in a 6th consecutive game! Boots it to the left side.
Russell led the NFL with 9 interceptions, but proved to be equal parts hitman and ball hawk. Second-year veteran Brian Williams, number 29, started all 16 games at cornerback and played like a perennial starter. But the secondary wasn't alone in his penchant for playmaking. The linebacking core combined veterans Chris Claiborne and Greg Biekert, with recent draft picks E.J. Henderson and Nick Rogers to provide a core of talented linebackers.
But I tell you what, this game boy's got to go to Lance Johnstone.
Pass rush specialist Lance Johnstone contributed 10 sacks, topped only by rookie sensation Kevin Williams, who exceeded expectations. Together, they formed the first duo in over a decade to top 10 sacks for the Vikings.
I've been killing my speed ball.
With a line augmented by the likes of Chris Hovan and Kenny Mixon, the team totaled 37 sacks, its most since 1999. But a chill crept into Minnesota's season in Week 8, as mistakes unmet through the first 7 weeks now appeared, and a 17-16 fourth-quarter lead disappeared.
Dante with good time, fires to the right, intercepted. It's picked off by the New York Giants, Dante's first interception this season.
The Giants reeled off 13 unanswered fourth-quarter points to end the Vikings' unbeaten streak. One loss turned into 4 as the Vikings tumbled back to earth.
Fires to the left, intercepted.
You know, that's just impossible for the Vikings to have that happen.
To keep afloat their sinking ship, Mike Tice turned to the defense.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go. Let's get a turnover.
How about 4?
He fires over the middle, picked off. Corey Chavis at the 20, and he will score. First and 10 from the 36. Oh, no! Now Harrington's picked off again. Brian Williams. Touch to the right. Touchdown. Can you believe this?
I love this.
3 interceptions today for Brian Williams. 2 defensive touchdowns.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, boys. I'll tell you, we got a lot to do to get better at it, don't we?
Yes, sir.
But raise your hand if you're going to get better this week.
Yes.
Motorola presents greatest moments in Minnesota Vikings history. In frigid Minneapolis, the hottest fire from 1969's NFL championship game was found in the belly of Vikings quarterback Joe Kapp. His tenacity and an impenetrable defense combined to propel the Vikings to a 24-0 halftime lead. as Minnesota became the first modern expansion team to win an NFL championship, and in doing so, earned a berth in Super Bowl IV.
History of this great franchise. Chris Carter, it is our pleasure today as we retire his number and as we enter him into the Ring of Fame. Drop the banner, please.
Most players won't say this, but I'll tell you, I miss you. I miss playing with you. I miss running out there. I miss it. Now, through my life, I've been blessed with a lot.
That's number 1,000.
But I would turn it all in to be able to put on this jersey one more time and run out the tunnel and the announcer say, starting at wide receiver from Ohio State University, Chris Carter. Dante and Randy, you guys take it from here. It's y'all's show.
Take it they did. Randy Moss offered his finest season as a pro. He tied or established career highs in catches, yards, and touchdowns en route to his 5th Pro Bowl berth, and was the first player in NFL history to average 100 yards and a touchdown per game over a 16-game schedule.
That was one of the greatest catches Randy Moss has ever made.
Joining Moss with Pro Bowl recognition was Dante Culpepper, who earned his 2nd trip to Honolulu. No quarterback in the history of the game has possessed his combination of size, speed, mobility, and arm strength. By cutting down on turnovers, Culpepper is maturing from potential star to perennial Pro Bowler.
Fires over the middle for Campbell. Touchdown! What a great pass by Dante!
Kelly Campbell and rookie Nate Burleson started opposite Randy Moss and assisted in Minnesota's aerial assault of Seattle.
We got to get something going to run a game and get a feel for when they're dropping guys down so we take some shots.
That's second down. They're giving us a lot of cover 1.
Okay.
We might be able to hit that scissors.
Two tight ends, they're balanced. Moss right, 3 on the play clock. Dante takes the snap, straight drop, great protection. He'll go deep, right side for Randy Moss, and Moss got it! Touchdown! He'll go deep, right side, Campbell wide open, touchdown!
The Vikings were on a roll, and the playoffs were well within reach. The following week in Chicago, Minnesota mustered a 4th quarter comeback.
Moss at the 10, cut to the 5, touchdown!
Trailing 13-10, they drove deep into Chicago territory in the game's final minutes.
To the 35-30, and there he goes! To the 20, breaks the tackle out of bounds!
Only to stumble at the wire.
Here comes a big blitz. Dante takes the snap into the end zone. Intercepted! No! Charles Tillman robbed Randy Moss and most likely robbed the Vikings of a chance to achieve playoff dreams today.
The silver lining of that black cloud day was rookie tailback Ontario Smith, who topped 140 yards rushing, and did so in 2 of the season's final 3 weeks.
One right, carry to Ontario Smith. The rookie darts to the right side, and he soars to the score.
In 2004, he will team with 2002 Pro Bowler Michael Bennett, one of the NFL's fastest backs.
Here he goes, here he goes. He heads to the right, across the 25, across the 20, and Michael Bennett will score.
The team's leading rusher in 2003, however, was veteran Mo Williams, who piled up over 1,300 yards from scrimmage, merging the versatility of a soft-handed receiver with his smash-mouth running.
What's up, Bert? What's up, baby? What fight out there, Mac? What fight, Mac, Daddy?
The driving force behind Minnesota's offensive success was its line, led by Pro Bowl center Matt Burke. The unit started all 16 games intact, paving the way for the NFL's top-ranked offense, a first in team history.
What about that hole created by the best offensive line in the NFL?
That offense was on display in Week 16 as the Vikings let their hair down and revved up the good times, playing their best game of the season.
One receiver left, one right. Here comes Warfield. Here comes McLeon. Culpepper loops it right side. Moss caught. Breaks it. Touchdown! Touchdown, Vikings! One receiver left and right. Dante fakes the fire. Looks to Moss in single coverage. He caught it. He's the best in the game. Hey, it's big place out for defense now.
The defense forced 4 turnovers and shut down the NFL's highest scoring offense en route to a blowout win.
Green steps up, fires left. Caught, Eddie Kennison at the 30, 25, knocked out of bounds, and there's a fumble. How about that?
Listen up.
What up, what
Guys,
up?
that was whoop-ass football all the way.
I tell you, that's called leaving it on the field. I've never been involved in a game where I saw so many guys puking, so many guys cramping, so many guys leaving every ounce they have on the field. And that's what it's going to take to continue, okay, to march to where we want to get.
In 2003, the Vikings pointed out their path to pro football's pinnacle. An explosive offense coupled with an attacking defense will earmark Minnesota's championship quest in 2004. As the Vikings build on the lessons learned in 2003 and reach for their destiny among the NFL's elite.